Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
It's the Thaunties.
Yo.
So you know it must be Thauntie Thursday.
Thauntie Thursday.
Yeah, so shout out to all our new subscribers. We almost to 1,000. Thank y'all so much.
Get us there.
For subscribing. Y'all just need to tell 30 of y'all friends to go subscribe, and then we can get to 1,000. So all the new people, what's up? I'm the Cece. I'm like Buns.
I'm Mika J. I'm Foxy.
Miss Parker this week is on sabbatical in Africa. She's always wanted to go on what they call
a safari.
Safari. That's what she's doing. So yeah, so that's what she is. She'll
be back soon
in the forest.
Safari.
Yeah. So what we do every Thursday, we get together, pour up. Have a little girl talk. We do like drop like a Thauntie. We talk about hot topics. We ask a Thauntie where people send in us a topic and ask us a question. Then we do listen to your Thauntie. Well, we give our Thaunties advice, unsolicited opinion about life. Yeah, that's what we do. Ladies, well, drop it like a Thauntie. Y'all see what the mamas got to say, because one thing about Thauntie, honey, one thing we are is a mama. We do not play about disobedient children. So what y'all think about King, honey?
Girl, if I could get my hands on him through that phone, I was going to wring his neck. I was going to wring his neck through that phone. I was so mad when I seen that.
Can you believe it?
He's bad, but he's always been bad.
He's always been bad.
Yeah,
and that's what happens when you let
bad.
your kid be bad.
Yeah.
And you think it's cute.
And you think it's cute.
think it's cute.
And you think it's cute. So what when you analyzed it, like what was your take on the video? Like what did you feel?
That they always play too much with him?
Because
he took it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took it there. Even when they was trying to get serious, he kept on taking
He don't
it there.
know when he's crossed the line.
And
that's why you can't play with
authority.
kids.
That's why you can't play with kids.
Because they don't know when the line is drawn.
No, he was bucking authority clearly.
Yeah.
Even when T.I. was trying to put him in his place, he was still like bucking authority. And his mama pushing on his mama. Okay.
Yeah, and I felt like how she was talking, like he was talking to her, like she's probably usually on his side. Because she's like, you gonna let him play with me like that? You gonna let him play with me like that? So she's probably, as her baby, she's probably usually on his side.
And you know, the whole thing is that it all started from him being disrespectful to probably another adult, period. Because they said that somebody else was making a joke that he's been a silver spoon kid. So now
he took offense to that.
Yeah, but you in a whole private suite with probably all adults.
Which is a freaking spoon in your mouth.
Silver spoon.
With a silver spoon in your mouth. So why are you talking like that to somebody else? Though, but that leads you to the whole thing that he talked to his mom and daddy like that. Yeah. And that's why he was even talking to an adult like that. And they was all just playing. And you took feelings to it because you want to be tough.
Yeah.
What was your takeaway, Kamiko?
It's just too much. Like you can just tell that he don't really respect them. Like he really looks at them as his friends and not his parents. But according to him, it's because he ain't live with them. He lives with his grandma, and he only came over to shoot the show.
So I saw a kid that is probably really like, 'cause you know when you get to the age, you really don't know how to express yourself, right?
Yeah.
And so you are trying to put out this image that you are something that you're not.
No, you're not.
And then you are upset because you really embarrassed because your mama really, done shaded you, which I feel like she, embarrassed them on her live. Like, you acting tough. You used to cry to your granny because she let you suck your pacifier until you was 12. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like.
So why his mouth like that?
That's why people was making jokes. But do you think it was for real? I think it was just exaggeration.
And then, guess what he said? I ain't saying I used to go to my grandma's house to suck my passy. So he probably did because he called it a passy.
Oh, he did?
He called it a passy. So I believe it wholeheartedly. But
yeah, I believe it.
So I feel like, because so she was probably feeling a way too. Probably. She really wanted to whoop his ass in there, but she couldn't because they was at the football stadium.
Right.
So you know what? Oh, okay. Since you want to say this, what about this?
What about this?
And then so it didn't really de-escalate the situation. So it just kept going up. But she kept saying like, "King, stop! King, stop!" Hey.
Well, to
he
me, it
wasn't.
kind of seemed like maybe her and King like it's maybe always her and him against T.I.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have a front, they are united front, and then T.I. is kind of left out here
I think
on
that too.
the island.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of times it's with how moms are with their kids.
Yeah.
Against the dad anyway, because dads are always authoritative.
Yeah.
And moms are always trying to, shelter their kids and give them some
Nurture.
nurture.
Find a balance.
Try to find the balance of
and protect.
too much.
More like don't say that, your daddy's silly, he might hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too. But also like, come on, T.I., let him do this. Let him do that. I give him his space. He was just doing it. Not like sheltering him.
Yeah.
You think she called him T.I.?
No, she calls him
Clifford?
Tip. She calls him
don't she?
Clip.
Tip.
She calls him Tip, don't she?
Yeah, Tip.
Yeah, she calls him Tip.
No, but so is this what he created? Because T.I., really, you in a gated community, you fucking rich, and you out here rapping like you are in these streets. So is this what you created?
But don't forget, T.I. was in them streets.
He was in them streets. And
Yeah.
Even as a rich rapper, T.I. was in them streets.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he was not that long, maybe
Yeah.
10 years ago that he got locked up again. So
Yeah.
it's not like he really don't live that lifestyle. That's really his lifestyle. But your children are trying to emulate what
Right.
you're no longer doing.
Exactly.
Or maybe you are and we don't know that.
Right, but and if that's what you portraying and that's what they see, oh well, of course I want to be cool.
No,
And everybody's like, you want to be a thug, you want to be,
Yeah.
because you
That's
my
what my
dad and
daddy
everybody
was.
loves you, and you done made a lot of millions
Yep.
being a thug.
Yep.
So why wouldn't I be a
Yep.
thug? Like, even if I'm not, even if it's just
Even
a
if I'm
persona,
not,
like I'm
yeah.
gonna act like I am because
How many people do that though? It's social media.
Yeah.
Like how many people live these fake lives
Yeah.
because you have no access.
And I
to
think
them.
I think kids just take on they're imagining what a thug is. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just assuming because I don't know T.I. personally, but I'm assuming he still has the same friends.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they all come over, they chilling at the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They may be doing their thing, but my daddy's not doing that. And even if I don't think that's his lifestyle at all. Like bando and a dirty house. Like, why would you want that? That's the part that made me so mad is that you really actually trying to act like you a thug and you was born into riches.
Born.
Your
Exactly.
parents
Born.
did not
Your whole
get
life.
rich
No.
while you were born. While you was a teenager.
Yeah, no.
You've been
Yeah.
rich
You've
your whole
been
life.
rich your whole
You been
life.
rich.
You the youngest kid, dude. Like you're
Yeah, you've been rich your whole life.
your whole life.
Yeah.
They got 1,000 kids. Like, but you the young. He the youngest.
No, he ain't the youngest.
Who's the
but,
youngest?
Oh, it is a baby. Little boy.
Eris is the youngest,
yeah.
but then Major is before Eris. She's before him, and King is after.
Oh, okay.
Is before
Is
Major.
King their first show together? I feel like it is.
Maybe he is. I think
they're
he might
different.
be.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
think
he's
Well,
he
all
might
I
be.
know is
together.
I've been knowing about T.I. for a very long time, and you're 19. I've been knowing about him way before then.
Is he 19?
Yeah. So he's 19. And that's,
Telling you,
Because I had to look it up because I
shows.
was so mad at him. I was like, how old is he acting like this?
acting like it.
Yeah, that was bad.
Like, first of all, you and the host sweet. Mm-hmm. That didn't make
I think that was the bad part. I mean, because you know what I'm saying, but that's one of them things that kids act how they act. Eventually, that private life comes to public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you he was comfortable with that. Like, I'm sure they've had more than that blow up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
And you got to remember, too, that T.I.'s kind of funny style. Don't forget this. What's his daughter's name?
Deja.
Oh my God. Deja. Remember when he went to the doctor with her, the gynecologist, to make sure her hymen wasn't broke?
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Stop it.
Did
Yes,
you never
he
heard about that?
No, girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did.
T.I.'s kind of
He did.
controlling.
He
Yeah,
did.
he's a controlling person. So
Yeah.
that might be a lot, you know. You got to give a little rein for these kids.
But and I think kids
So-
too. And so in talking about he's been raising his grannies. He
Yeah.
wasn't there. Like kids like to spend time with their granny.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if they just sent him there because he was like, we would get done taping and they would just send me over and they was like, you would cry to go. You would hold your breath.
Yeah, I heard
and
that
like
too.
stop breathing
Yeah.
so you could go over to your granny's house. Like
said it was better.
yeah, he just liked being with his granny. And now you trying to act like they didn't want you at the house.
No, I think it's crazy. And really, though, for him, he might have really did want to go over there because, like you said, they had so many kids. He might not have been getting the attention that he felt that he deserved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or that she was giving him.
Yeah. Because you know
That
how
is
it
true.
is. You can have, when you got that many kids, you can't coddle everybody.
You can't coddle everybody,
You gotta spread it around.
Spread the love.
So Granny probably was like, oh, just give me Kim. Bring King over her.
Yeah. So I think that it kind of, if you relate it to normal everyday life, we gotta stop glorifying. I don't even know if it's glorifying, but like, I got it at the mud. I got it at the mud. Like, it's okay to have a silver spoon, especially if you're black, because many of us have not had a silver spoon.
Yeah.
So if you got a silver spoon, baby, you better lick it.
Baby.
Hold it, don't let it go. Lick that spoon till it's clean.
twist it.
And lick that spoon. Okay?
And pop somebody else
Yeah,
on the
because,
head.
you know, and I have been thinking about this recently because I hire for, you know, college age children.
Yeah.
And so now, you know, I asked them, you know, what's the biggest challenge you had to overcome? Without a doubt, 100% of the time, usually like white males, it's a class. Oh, I had this hard class. It was a tough semester. Minorities, women, people of color, it's always, my family didn't have this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I didn't know where mommy was gonna come from.
Yeah.
I didn't know how I was gonna go to engineering school. Like, I didn't know. Like, it is real challenges the people are out here having to overcome.
Yeah. And he's not one.
So we need to really normalize giving our kids a soft life. It's not coddling. It's
No.
not, you know.
Because really, the whole point of if you was that person who got it out of the mud, why would you want your other members, your children, to have to get it out of the mud also? Like, at what point do we start building generational wealth?
Yeah.
Like,
But you know, it is some parents, it's like, I had to do it, so they should have to do it.
I don't feel like that.
Yeah, no. So we need to normalize giving our kids a soft life, giving them a boost. Honey, if you can give them a silver spoon, give it to them.
Give it to them if you can.
But you gotta let them know that it comes with a cost.
Comes with
it
a
comes
cost.
with a price.
Yeah.
There's certain things you gotta do.
Yeah.
To whom much is given, much is required.
Much is
Right.
required.
Much is required.
Yeah,
So,
it comes
yeah.
a lot. And everything come with it, man.
And everything come with it. Come with a price.
Everything that come
high
with it.
price. Yeah, because when you are given that stuff, you have to do something to earn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't always just give them everything, but like, we're gonna make your life a little easier.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, like, it's not even really about you have to earn it, but it's like if it's given to you, I expect you to become.
Yeah.
I expect you to become. Like, if I have
have no
made a
choice.
way,
Yeah.
you have to become.
You
You
have to do
can't
something.
shortcut.
Yeah.
You can't shortcut.
Nothing less than.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
I need that.
Give it to
Oh,
me.
me.
You owe me.
You owe me.
You owe me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so hopefully I seen him. He was doing he wanted 10K for an interview. Look,
Yes.
Lil King, we ain't got $10,000 to come up here. I bet we got a hot belt waiting for that ass.
Thank you.
Bro. Speaking of, did y'all see that video where the family was getting ready for Thanksgiving?
No.
And these kids, they look like that's probably about like 8 to 10 years old, snickling left and playing. Baby, that granny walked over with that belt and told their ass up. Like, that belt was
Why did she
ready.
whoop 'em, though?
You don't be
What
laughing during no saying the grace.
I'm like, dang, what happened?
I'm not down with abuse. Like, no, you can't whoop them for nothing.
So they were saying the grace. They were snickling and giggling during the
No,
grace.
you don't laugh during
Hey,
grace. You don't talk during grace. You do none of that.
That's what we
That's
need
probably
more
what
of.
King needed.
Belts on
More
deck.
belts.
T.I. wanted to take his belt off. He wanted to whip his ass with a
He
belt.
did want to.
And he should have.
I either put him in a chokehold, either one of them.
That's what he did do.
He did put him in chokehold.
He did.
didn't he?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
told him,
he
you can't do
did.
shit with me.
Yeah.
He did tell him you can't do shit with me.
Little boy.
King ain't fought a person.
Ain't nobody.
Well,
I'm
he
gonna get
did
beat up
fight.
the Waffle House.
That's what it was.
Shit. Yeah,
He had enough
and you
fighting.
out here want to try Clifford. You know you got the old man strength. He's about to start using them big words. Hey, he probably done said a whole dictionary full of words.
You better leave T.I. alone.
You
You
better
know,
leave
he's
a word
silly.
right where it's at.
Leave that man alone. Shoot.
I wouldn't.
That's
Hey, if
so
T.I. was
cool.
my dad, I wouldn't even mess with him like that.
No.
I'd be yes sir, no sir. What you need? Like, can I help you? How can I help you?
Right, so let's talk about the other set of kids. The people. I don't have my phone. What's his name?
Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Gertie? Is it Gritty or Gertie?
Giddey.
Giddey, yes, his name.
The basketball player.
The basketball player that was with the little 15-year-old.
She was 15.
She was 15.
I didn't catch the age. I just said it was junior in high school.
Yeah. So what I've been reading is people all upset, and I see comparing like, oh, well, he did this, and you know they let him play with John Morant. Like, do you?
You do see that is a discrepancy, right? Like,
I feel like it's apples to oranges.
Oh, I don't.
I feel like it's apples to oranges.
She's a kid. That is statutory rape.
Who posted it? Who posted it? Who took the picture and posted it?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
Whether you feel like it's not because it was consensual, it's still statutory rape.
In Oklahoma, what's the?
I don't know the rules in Oklahoma, but
look it up.
It obviously is because the NBA is investigating it.
Well, in America, period, statutory is 16 years.
I thought so.
But the thing about
some places I thought like consensual sex is like 15, 16.
Sometimes it's even 18 because I've seen people get in trouble for 18.
Yeah.
Like even like high school kids that are over 18.
Yeah.
Dating
Exactly.
kids is not 18
Yes.
yet. And that's the thing.
I think that first of all, her little fast ass, like, and I get it, hold him accountable. But number one,
how old is he though?
21.
Yeah, he's 21.
And you know another thing. But also, guess what else though?
What?
He's from Australia.
That's what we said Saturday. He's not from here.
He don't
It's
know her.
He don't know.
Well, and he don't. But also it may be acceptable in his country.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like in different countries, that's acceptable.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that
maybe
is
his
true.
agent failed him. And I'm not saying how you can't do that, but who knows? And I'm not saying she lied and said she wasn't 15, but I just think that
She probably
I think
did.
that too. I think that she possibly lied.
bet
Like
she
I do
did.
think that.
you know. And so
Was
I
she
just,
at games and carrying on?
I don't even. It's
I don't
probably
know.
one. I think there was one night, and she snapped the picture, posted
Just had
it.
sex with Josh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You acting like that at 15, like he shouldn't get in trouble for that.
Well,
If she's acting like that, you know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
Because don't give her the opportunity.
well, what we do know is that he wasn't forcing himself on her.
right.
Well, that we do know. Yeah.
Which
right.
is what I've always just been like saying. Like,
Yeah.
Men get in trouble for just touching women and they asked for it.
I'm going to have to pull up some more.
Okay.
Pour up on show. I like it.
I ran out.
Can I get a rap?
Sorry.
Well, we are live.
Okay.
All right, so.
Yes. So there are situations where that does happen, where men are falsely accused because the girl gets mad or whatever the situation might be. But for this particular situation, I really don't think he knew that she was 15.
I know, and I don't think that that's the same as John Morant playing with guns.
If I want to play my gun, you ain't the boss of me.
Yeah, kind of is.
No, you're not the boss of
He
me.
can tell you that you can't play no games for having many.
Well, that's not
It's
fair.
like a boss.
Then you should be the boss of him. You can't have sex with kids. The fuck?
She's not a kid. Stop calling her that. She's
15
out here.
years old
She's out
is
here
a
parading
kid.
herself online as had sex with somebody. Kids don't do that. So don't put yourself in that situation.
Well,
Now,
just because
kids
you
do
say
do
you're
that.
not a kid and acting, but you are acting like
You know what
you're
I'm
a
saying?
kid
Don't
now.
do that.
You know, like for real.
And now you done got that man in trouble. Where was the mama at? What did you do it to him at? Like where?
But I still think it's unequal. Either way, because it is unequal. Now Morant, you know he's something like my little son. I love
John,
John.
too.
I love
I do
John.
too.
I just wish that the second occurrence had happened.
Yeah,
you
me
know what I'm
too.
saying?
yeah. And I wish
Especially-
his daddy would sit
So
down
if the
somewhere.
first occurrence, the second occurrence had happened first, I don't think it'd have been such a big
Right,
deal.
exactly.
Had you had not been in the club shooting. You know what I'm saying, with a gun.
Yeah.
Or out aiming with the laser point in the club.
Yeah.
So
you know
that
what I'm
gets
saying?
you- that
Like,
gets you
the
kinda-
second time, the first time, okay, but you did it again.
did it
Like, why
again.
you doing that?
And then
What
you
are
ain't-
he's
but
trying
you-
to act like he hard. You got a silver spoon.
A whole silver
Quit
spoon.
acting like that. Why do
A mama
why do
and a
our-
daddy.
Why do our
you raised in
black
two-parent
men think it's just so cool to be hood? It's our fault because we always looking for hood.
I don't think so. I think it's part of the
Not anymore.
reform. We reform
But-
younger than 40.
so I think it is glorified.
It is glorified.
in the black
Yeah.
culture
Yeah,
to
it
be hood, and
hood.
I think it's silly. But also,
What is it?
She's never like hood dudes.
it's silly.
I think it's silly.
It's silly. But also, I think that it's a form of trying to big yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So if I look hood, act hood, and I be like I am hood. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not.
Right.
So
It's not even cool to be.
it is.
But to them, it is to be.
It was
them.
for us. But for kids,
No, it wasn't for us.
no.
No, but
I said now for us it is.
for
But
us now,
yeah.
I'm just saying,
as
but back then and even
nobody
now.
wants to be the nerd.
Everybody loves the
Yeah.
who else?
The
Who's
swagger.
it? No
I think that's
cap.
what they're looking for.
NBA young boy, like
No lie,
Lil
these young
Baby.
people are all toxicity.
Yeah.
They like it. That's
Yes.
their life. Like they
The girls
love
are
the
depressed,
girls are
Summer Walker
ridiculous.
type. Like they love that
It's
toxic
awful.
music.
Yeah.
They think
They
it's
awful.
cool.
Yeah,
to be
it's
mad
bad.
at somebody,
And
so
then, like,
argument
Like
or
how
fighting.
do we get back to that ain't the move? Like why would
Kelly
you
gotta
want
be out.
that?
Robin already said we got to release Kels. Everybody got to fall in love.
Release Kels. Get some love
release
songs
it.
going.
Seems like you're ready.
Oh, well.
That's what we releasing.
Happy people. Step in the name
Step
of love.
in the name of love.
We just want to step.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, side to side. Turn around, dip it down.
No, we're not releasing him.
No, but something.
Separate.
This is what we.
Something has to happen
It's
though,
so-
because it's bad that young women are if you're not controlling to them, then they feel like you don't like them. Like nobody should want nobody to control them. Like you young ladies, you have to be yourself, be who you are, and you don't want anybody that has to feel like they can tell you where to go, who you with, checking your location. The fact that these young people give each other the location is crazy.
It's absolutely insane. It's
creepy.
insane. It's insane.
That is creepy.
And
you can sit up and look at people's location. This person.
you got the codes to their Instagram. the
Yeah.
codes to-
really?
If you don't share that, then you
it's
don't
over.
like me.
We strike.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it's
bad.
silly. It's silly
It's
out
really
here.
bad.
Like really
Yeah.
silly.
So what do you think we can do? As
I don't know.
Thaunties? Like we
No.
can give a love tour. Do we get like put? Not like we had sex ed because people was off the
Do
chain.
they still have sex education?
I don't know. Clearly not because who knows? But it probably should be taught in a different way because it was just like if you're a female, this is what you do. Like nobody wasn't really like saying
Yeah,
probably
no,
was
I don't
same
know.
sex. I don't know. Anyway, it should be different. I think, but now really the message has got to be more of just having healthy relationships. It's
For
just really
real.
about learning who you are.
Yeah.
And boundaries.
Boundaries.
And boundaries.
And loving
Everybody needs
yourself.
boundaries.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs boundaries.
Yeah.
Yes. It's too much.
It's
right
a lot.
now.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
I think
It's a
probably
lot.
real talk, and I don't know if I ever would have thought I would have came to this, but I really think that social media is the devil. Like it's ruined
clearly is.
it's ruined just
But could y'all
normal
subscribe before
interaction.
y'all go? If you don't mind.
Subscribe,
But like it.
and like us,
It's social
subscribe and share, and then get off.
Then be done.
Not older people, these young people, I think that it was introduced too early. Like I think there should have been some type of parameters.
That's
Like
called parenting.
even with parenting, you still these kids do what they want to do. Like they
Who?
kids don't tell me that kids ain't going. You can tell your kid don't do something. The moment they're away from you, they doing it.
When they're
Stop
adults.
it.
When
no,
they're
ma'am.
adults.
No, ma'am. Okay, now you're living a fantasy land.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
No,
but like
because
this.
Emma's going. Not even just those kids. I'm talking about my own for myself.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too.
So I mean, they're no different from us.
But you said
I'm gonna
introduce
tell
too
you.
early, so that's at an age that you can control. When I think of early, I'm thinking like 8, 10,
No,
19.
even middle school is too soon because of the
You don't think you had
emotional-
control? Your mama didn't have control over you in middle school, you don't think?
I don't remember.
Did we cut class together? Was that me and you?
Yep. Nobody had control over y'all. Nobody had control
We
over
got
y'all.
called. Was it you or me?
I don't
Trees?
know. It
can't
might have been
remember.
trees, but we're not talking about me.
Yeah.
We're talking about these kids.
Yeah.
Why come Miss Reese was on break and she was like,
Where'd y'all go?
"Can we just walking around
Just walking around
out
school.
on Frankfurt Avenue?"
Oh, you went out. You left school.
Yeah, but Bird was nowhere. Like Frankfurt Avenue wasn't far. So.
Yeah, I was on Frankfurt Avenue.
And
Why
your
was she
teacher
going?
saw you?
Yes. She was probably on her lunch break.
And she was a drill team instructor. I was on the drill team. Like, my God.
See, that's what happens when you don't listen to your mama. When you don't do what you're supposed to do. Somebody always see you.
Somebody do always see you. Like, everything comes to light.
And it's going to come back on you.
Yeah, that's the part.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Something always happens. It never fails. It never does.
Yeah, and it's not just kids. Adults, when y'all try to cheat, something's going to happen.
Something happens all the time. Yeah.
But so, the thing I think a little bit of the difference of our kids and us when we were growing up is that we were disobeying our parents, but we had a really for sure structure that we was neglecting. Our kids sometimes don't have as much structure as we had at home.
Right.
And we knew for sure what we was really supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Even in life, like we knew that this is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
And we're gonna do
Because really now, like if
every
you
day,
look at it,
it was definitely what we was gonna do.
Go to school, come home, do your homework, eat, take a shower.
And my mom was cooking every night.
You might can watch a little TV.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
We was
do it over again.
Hey, listen, on Wednesday, Thursdays, and every Saturday, I was at church and Sunday, baby, all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I did rebel and do stuff that I wasn't supposed to do, I had a real for sure structure sitting at home. What I knew I wasn't supposed to do. It was an example of what I really should be doing. I'm not saying my example is not as structured, but it's not. I'm not my parents.
I'm not either.
So that's what I'm saying. So my kids, if they rebel, they can look back and be like, well, mama, sometimes you.
Yeah,
for real.
You're not as you want me to be.
Yeah, no.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
The difference?
I agree.
Yeah,
Totally.
so I think that's where it falls. And then so we think that we are abiding rules this much, but what about the people who don't abide rules as much as we abide?
I know, exactly. Or even issue or even have a little inkling of the amount of rules that we have, and our rules ain't even that strict.
We don't have very, very strict rules. But there's the people who don't have even any
they just
rules.
have
and their leadership is a little bit more sway. So what do you think they kids own?
Exactly. And so those kids are going to school with your kids and your kids. That's what I'm saying. It's so much that's going on right now that
and your kids see it and they being hood is cool, and that's why people want to be hood.
That's why people want to be hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that don't get you nothing.
No.
Being hood don't get you nothing.
No. And I think that this new generation, like, their mindset is just, man, if I don't like it,
If I don't like it,
if
I don't like it, I'm not doing it for one.
And I don't care what you think about
And I don't
that.
care what the repercussion is either.
No, but that's the problem. They don't even think about the for every action there's a reaction. They don't think about that at all because they don't care.
They don't care.
But
Not to happen.
That's not good.
Because on First 48, the little 15, 16-year-olds to be crying, I'd be like, see, it took and told you.
Took and told you.
I done took and told you.
Somebody done told you.
Took and told you.
No, they did.
That's the bad part. I don't know how you can.
And sometimes, you know what?
Sometimes
I think that these kids are so young and committing these such heinous crimes. I feel like some of it's the games. And I think some point,
the video game?
Yeah, I think at some point the Fortnites and all the killing and stuff that they do, like everything you kill on everything.
Yeah, it is.
I think at some point they think, they might get back up, you know. I don't think
that.
I don't think it's.
They don't think it,
girl. I just don't think that they realize what final is.
That's what I
don't think they care.
And I do think, and I think
if it ain't me, I'm gonna before you get me.
They don't understand though. I don't think they have the wherewithal in their brain to understand what final is. Mm-hmm. I just don't, and I really don't think they're not emotionally connected to stuff.
That's the thing. They're not emotional.
Because
there's
if
no
they
feelings.
knew how bad I have seen. I'm gonna tell you. One day I was walking out of work. Was a crowd of people. Like, we don't allow the whole group of people when we have a big trauma, there's a bunch of shootings going on in Louisville or whatever, we don't allow everybody inside the hospital because it gets to be uncontrollable.
Right.
Because you don't know if you have the victim, the shooter, or the shootee. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have both. There was the starter and the finisher and two different accomplices. You know, it can be everything. So we keep everybody outside and we'll call families in. But I came out of work one day and There's a lady on the ground outside, just welling. I mean, it was so bad. My heart dropped to my stomach how bad she was crying. So I ran over there, and it was her, and she had a couple people around her. I was like, do you all need some help? Because she was on the ground. Mm-hmm. And her cry out was so horrible. It was so bad. And she was just like, they were like, no, we don't need any help. She just lost her grandson. And I was like, damn.
Hey, that's the thing. That's
you don't
the
know
issue.
how bad you are hurting your
people.
family.
They don't care. Nigga ain't that's your granny, ain't my granny.
That is how they feel. That's exactly how they feel.
But you don't know if the other person got, you know,
Right,
so you don't know.
exactly.
You just
You don't know, 'cause what
the
they could
stuff
be
that
your
you are
granny.
in
Yeah.
are causing your family
Yeah.
so much pain and agony.
Yes.
The agony that she was welling out, like, I'm sure if her grandson would have heard how much pain that he had called his grandmother.
Yeah.
Because even though he might not have, been a shooter, what did you do?
What did you do to get
What
to
did
that
you
point?
do?
Yeah.
What are you in?
Yeah, that part. That's the sad part.
Yeah, and it's so bad. Like they just hurting so many people, and I can sit in my office and work in deterioration, wailing all the time. People in the hallway just crying because they losing people.
Yeah.
They're losing loved ones. It is awful. It's so awful.
And see, King, you out here playing it won't be hard.
Right.
And hood, and this is real life. This is what's really
life.
happening. People's losing their life. They're losing their family members. Like being hood, like that's
not where it's
That's not
at.
the
That's not what you're
move.
looking for. It's nothing but pain and anguish.
Yeah, that part. That part.
Nothing but pain and anguish.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, let's just we're right at time. Y'all do a quick listen to your Thauntie or do y'all want to do an Ask the Thauntie?
Do you
Because
have
I want to
one?
ask y'all.
Yeah.
Because I heard this today. Let me see what y'all think. So, this guy, well, he's the ex-husband. So he has a new girlfriend.
Okay.
So he has 2 daughters. So they went to his house and the girlfriend's house. The 12-year-old came on her cycle. So the girlfriend, like, she didn't have, no pads or nothing, so they had to go out and get them. And she gave her, it was a clean pair of her panties to put on. The mama lost it. The mama was like, that's nasty, y'all not prepared. Why would you not have pads in your house? And you got daughters, and I went call her lawyer, get custody, change from 50-50 to 90-10. Like, to me, this is insane.
Because of pads?
Pads, and why would you give her your pair of panties?
Yeah, I don't want you to put my.
I don't want the panties, but kids have, girls have come on their periods all the time and no one's prepared.
Yeah, but why come she didn't have no extra panties when you over your daddy's
Thank
house
you.
anyway? You the mama.
And if it's 50-50, she should already have some panties there.
She should already have her
But
stuff
if she
packed.
just went there, then she should have
maybe
extra.
her bag is at her dad's
You know what
house.
I'm saying? She could have some, but why if it's 50-50, she should have stuff both places. She shouldn't need panties from nobody. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, you said they was at the girlfriend's house.
They went to the dad and the girlfriend. They lived together.
Oh, okay. So she should have had stuff there. I'm
She
confused.
should have had
then.
stuff there. Yeah.
That's to the extreme. I think she was looking for a reason. She probably felt some type of way because
Anyway,
the
she
girlfriend.
mad. And she probably the girlfriend probably ended up having to educate the daughter and take her under and like, hey baby, this is what you do.
And she wanted that moment for herself. I think that's why she was mad. Yeah. But that's extreme.
I think it's extreme,
I think
right?
it's
From
bad.
50-50 to 90-10, like.
But what
people
judge
don't
said
have
okay to that?
Pads. I don't know if they went to court yet, but that's
Yeah,
what
she just
she's
tried to do.
petitioned. And
That is awful.
It's awful.
Because I
It's
wasn't
awful.
prepared that our daughter started.
Girl, I
her
might have
period.
ran out. I might not have
But
came
why would
home
you?
like.
But
yeah.
as a mother, why would you want to switch it? The heck? Why would you want to switch it?
Yeah, it's not that
Switch
important.
what?
To 90-10.
Because she's winning. She's gonna get the 90.
But who wants that? If you can only have your kids have them.
Oh, she only wants. Oh, I thought you were talking about money.
No, just when you split, custody, it's how much you have them. Really, not the money.
Yeah.
Well, she's just mad right now because then
She's
she's gonna be
just
calling him.
ignorant.
Come get her.
That's ignorant.
Because it's weak.
It's
I thought that was
crap.
weak.
Yeah, that's
and
weak.
even and
Because at the end of the day, the
so-
kids need both parents.
And then people going
Period.
crazy
Stop,
like,
y'all.
panties. But people probably, it's not uncommon. I know people who have been like, oh, well, let me wear your bathing suit. Like if you
Oh,
somewhere,
yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
the same thing as putting
Yeah.
on. So if it's clean, if it's washed,
that's
like
true.
you know, anything might
You
happen.
just
You might come on and you
actually reading into it too much. You're acting a fool, really.
Yeah, you might actually
went
fool.
crazy.
Like that is not even that
Stop it.
bad.
Who cares?
And the people who's so disgusted by having to wear somebody else's bottoms, swimsuits bottoms, you know, anything could happen. You might need a pair
Yeah,
of
that's
pennies.
a little extreme.
After
And
a
if she
quick
didn't have
sneaky link,
anything,
and your
then
homegirl
what would
hooked you up.
Hey, I've had that happen.
See?
Get some panties, girl.
They were brand new though, but
But still, here's some panties, girl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so which leads into our listen to your Thauntie. I would say always have a whole bag packed. Make sure you got panties in your bag and your trunk.
And pads, obviously.
And pads. Just stay ready. So
you ain't
don't
gotta
have to
get ready.
and you might be able to help somebody else out.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess just always have it. I guess that's crazy.
What's your listen to your Thauntie?
Oh, have
What's on your heart today?
I'm still baffled by this because, as me, if someone came to my house and if I didn't have a daughter, I wouldn't have pads for you either.
Yeah.
I don't have those.
No,
Why would I
listen,
purchase that?
I had a horrible accident at work about 2 months ago. Nobody had pads. And it's women. I'm going to people. Everybody had hysterectomies. I don't know if it's something that's in this chemicals here in Louisville, because why everybody got hysterectomies and y'all young, or you know what I'm saying? Or
I don't know.
But I was in a bad way.
Yeah, like I think that's crazy, but I guess I should just be prepared for you bums that have periods. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
You bloody pigs.
You filthy animals.
well, the eye is young and fruitful.
Be fruitful. I don't want no baby.
I can be fruitful. I just don't want to multiply.
Thank you.
I can buy the fruit
No multiplication.
All right, y'all. Listen to your. I guess listen to your Thauntie. If we just focus from the show, be respectful as a kid. Even if you're 19, I'm still your parent. Like, respect me.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
And other adults.
And really the other adults. Like, don't think you that grown that you can't be checked.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Yeah, stand on business.
Because what T.I. say, you ain't gonna do shit with me.
Yeah. You know what? Let me think. I think that my listen to your Thauntie this week will be. Hey guys, the new year is coming. Let's get our resolutions in order. Yeah, set your goals. Start to make your plans for 2024.
I like it.
And let's write them down and set some goals. Yep, that's it.
All right, y'all. Well, again, like, subscribe, share. Follow Thaunties. Invite us out. Y'all having a party on the Thaunties to come? We'll come to your party.
We come to your party.
We'll come to your party. What's up? All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, and share.
All of them. Send us a cash.
Cash up.